Hello ladies and gents, it's SpoonyPizzas here with another Pro Evolution Soccer 2019 video. Today I'm going to do a dribbling tutorial. This is part one of a two-part series, so stick around. The difficulty you're about to see in all of these clips was set to Superstar. This is a classic PES maneuver. So you hold your right trigger down, which is your special controls button, and you just hold the left analog stick in the direction you wish to roll the ball. And the key here is to move player C out of the way so I can get into that space on the wing. Once the player has completed the animation for rolling his foot over the top of the ball and the ball moving sideways, you then want to apply sprint and push the left analog stick in the opposite direction, or more or less the opposite direction, and this will confuse your opponent, as you can see here. So once I've gone past those two, I wait until the player is beside me, holding the R2 to activate the special controls, and then apply sprint and cut inside him. The key to using the R2 and R1 combination effectively is to go one way and then the other way. So to the right, to the left with Pogba, and then to the left, to the right, and then to the right, to the left with Tedesco. On to the next move. I call this the double touch, but it's not the double touch in terms of the skill that you do. It's just very, very simple. You just move your left analog stick towards your opponent, so you're facing him directly, he's facing you directly. Once you get this close, you just want to then move the analog stick away from him. I would say 90 degrees, as you can see in this example. Then push your left analog stick in the direction you were going, and this time apply sprint, so that's your right bumper, or R1 on your controller. Please see the most effective skill video for this first move that I'm going to use. I will leave a link in the description. Now in these next few steps, this is all about using your opponent's momentum against them. So look at player B, he's charging across to close down Pogba, who is player A. And player C is just backing off because he's worried about Luke Shaw at the top of the screen and also Martial on the left wing. So he's just trying to intercept that there. So all I need to worry about really is player B. Here I take a very small touch away from player B. And this is actually really important because then it changes his direction and how he is running. So you can see him running it on the diagonal towards me. I need to change his run so he's running upwards instead of diagonally towards me. Now that I've got player B, Willian, facing up, I can now cut back across him using his momentum against him, allowing me to cut inside. And then once I'm inside, I will just apply the sprint to burst away and eat up all that ground in front of me. You're going to see this again. This time it's Chris Smalling coming out from defence, just using his momentum against him. Look, I've got Chris Smalling, not the most agile player, but I see so many people make this mistake where when they're dribbling, they don't use sharp turns, they use really, really slow turns. So you're going to see that example here. So the yellow arrow is the direction I'm pushing on my left analog stick. So now I'm pushing away from John Joe Shelvey. So that is exactly what you do not want to do when you're doing a turn, when you're dribbling. You want to be sharper with your movements, but not 180, which I'm going to show you in the next clip. But you can see how much ground John Joe Shelvey is made up on Smalling. Just watch how much more effective this turn is compared to the turn you just seen. This isn't 180, as you can see here. The white arrow displays the direction I was going. The yellow arrow displays which way I am going now. Look at John Joe Shelvey's momentum. He's going downwards, so it's going to allow me to easily turn him and get him behind, spin him behind, and then accelerate away. Chris Smalling's now being closed down by 3 players, but there's only one player we need to worry about, and that's the chap with the blue arrow coming directly at you. And what you want to do is just face him up. Release sprint, so you just walk in pace, and this is the key for all dribbling really. And just as he gets really close, you're just going to turn at the last second, and watch him go flying past you. And that, ladies and gents, concludes my dribbling tutorial part 1. Be sure to stay tuned and subscribed to check out part 2, where I teach you some bit more advanced techniques that are really going to help you take apart your opposition. Thank you once again for joining me. I will catch you again in my next video. Cheers guys, bye bye.